Hello, my name is Aimee. Now I'm going to present about management. So on my presentation, I will focus on introduction, 5 major functions of management, and 3 management style, and I will conclude this presentation by a conclusion. Starting to the introduction, there is the definition of management, which is management is the process of controlling and organizing the activities of a company in order to achieve objectives or a goal. So starting to the first major function of management, which is planning. Planning is the process of thinking about the activities require a business to achieve a chosen goal by deciding ahead of time what is to be done, when is it to be done, and how is it to be done, and who is going to do it. So here I have an example of planning. Let's suppose if a company has a plan of advertising its products, they should plan what will be involved in advertisements, when it will happen, who will advertise, and where the advertising will take place. As a result, this process will help the company to have a meaningful plan. Moving to the second major function of management, which is organization. Organizing refers to the relationship among people, tasks, and resources used to achieve a common objectives effectively and efficiently. Moving to the example of organizing, suppose you are a manager at any company and you are given a task of building a new product, and you are supposed to give a plan to do so. Then the manager must organize the details of completing the plan by assigning tasks to the employers and hiring and advertising agents to promote a new product, as well as providing the efficient resources that will be used to building that product. Moving to the third major function of management, which is staffing. Staffing is the process of recruiting and developing a qualified candidates to fill the various positions in the organization. As an example, if a company is missing a seller representative, a hiring manager will use staffing to post job application, as well as include some requirements of person who will fit the position. After that, he or she will hire the candidates who qualified about the setting or about that position that have been posted to that position. Moving to the fourth one, which is leading. As definition, leading involves communicating, motivating, inspiring, and encouraging employees to work together towards a higher level of productivity. So as an example, let's take an example. You are a leader and you give employees tasks. Meanwhile, they approach you to have to ask clarification about what to do, because they are not understanding what they are going to do. As a good leader, you will be flexible and explain to them in details. As a result, they will be motivated to perform their assigned tasks. Moving to the fifth one, which is controlling. As definition, controlling is managerial function to ensure that activities of organization are performed according to the plan, and if not, then taking the corrective action where necessary. This means that controlling it controls the plans of an organization when at the end of some dates, they ensure if the plans have been successful. If not, they can take the action where necessary so that they can improve that plans in the future. As an example, or suppose a company sets a sales goal for 3 months. The sales team works to reach that goal for 3 months, and at the end of 3 month period, managers review the results and determine whether sales goals was achieved or not. If they did not achieve the sales goal, they take a corrective action. Let's move to the management style. The first one is directing. Directing style encourage the employers to listen and follow the direction. In this style, a manager tells the employees what to do, how to do it, and when it needs to be done. As the strength of directing is it motivates employers, it creates adaptability among employers, it creates clarity within role expectation, and it provides structure to unstructured tasks. As the weaknesses, it avoids the use of collaboration, and it's highly depends up on the leader and increase the responsibility for the supervisor. Let's move to the second one, which is management style. Management style promote working through interaction. Encourage with this style, the managers encourage critical thinking and delivery discussion by asking employees questions about problems, opportunity, or issue needs to be solved. As the strength, it creates a strong relationship between manager and employees because they are working hands in hand, and also it's a high level of trust because manager is allowing employees to make a decision. And another one, large pool of ideas through hearing different thoughts. Let's move to the weakness. The weakness of discussing is time consuming due to the long discussion that a manager and employees would have to a given point. And another conflict arises due to the disagreement on the best solution, like on the best decision between employees and manager. Moving to the third management style, which is delegating. As definition, delegating is a style where a manager assigns tasks to their employees and when it must be completed, and they should work as an individual or in groups. As a strength, it highlights the expertise of the team. This is because sometimes when a manager gives employees some tasks, it's helped them to see the expertise of how the team is working, and also it strengthens the self-esteem of the employers. Also, it's led to the new innovative ideas which can help the company to expand. There is the weaknesses of delegating style, which is possible miscommunication conflict. This is because sometimes you can give employers a task where they don't understand or even they don't have information about what needs to be done. On that time there is miscommunication because they don't understand what they are going to do, and also there is the risk of low quality results. Moving to this slide, there are different scenarios of directing, discussing, and delegating. On directing, suppose a company is going to introduce a new product to their customers. In this situation, a manager will direct employees by telling them what will be done in that process and how to do it. After that, employees will listen and follow the direction in order to perform that action. The scenario of discussing, imagine there is a conflict between two employers and these conflicts need to be solved. A manager will gather those employees together to discuss about their conflicts. In that discussion, two employees will explain what caused them to have a conflict. Then manager will solve a conflict based on discussion they had. Moving to the scenario of delegating, there is sometime a manager has many tasks, and those tasks have the same deadline. On that time, a manager will divide the task into different parts and give it to the employees. This will help a manager to be on right track by submitting those tasks on time. Moving to the conclusion, as a conclusion, I can encourage the organization to focus on the 5 functions of management and the 3 primary management style. This is because it will help them to promote a good management between employees and manager. While working on this project, I used different resources, and I have cited which is shown by this last slide, which is reference page. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present about management.